Okay, we are going to show you how the Stow plan works. First, you open the template, and then once you have the file open, it may open up on profile, which is where you put in the voyage information. So I've gone ahead and put 20 northbound, the date, today's the 28th, so I'll put that. And the job, I'm not sure, but I think it might be 57. Okay, so once you've done that, you go over to the list and you click on read in file. Now I've already saved these files to my directory. The first one is called CVV20 northbound online loading guide. That's the first one I'm going to load. So that says, in examining the read in file, it looks like it's an online loading guide. Okay. And it's imported all this information from that. Now the second file, now it changed the new read to update. And now I'm going to read in another file, which would be the empties. Now this is the Hyde empties. So it says here, in examining the read in file, it looks like it's an empty list from Craig or Jeremy. And I'm going to go ahead and say OK. In order to see that, you'll see it down here. So this is the beginning of the empty file that was read in. And there's those containers there. So that's a total of 30 containers. So if we go back to the directory and we look for that, if we look at that file, we'll see that there were 7 20s, 1 20-foot flat rack, 2 reefers, tanks, etc. Should be a total of 30 containers. Then the third file that we're going to read, which you go back again, and you say read in file, and this one is going to be the one from Seaboard. So that is the CV20 Seaboard list. Let's see what happens. So it says, in examining the read in file, it looks like it's an online loading guide. So, but it's saying that the container number is required, the type is required. I'm not sure if it read it correctly. Let's see. Nope, it didn't read it. So let's go look at that file and see why it didn't read it. Seaboard. So that's that one. And the reason it didn't read it was because it didn't have a header on it. So by going in here and putting a header on it, by inserting, and then go over here to this one, take this information here, copy it, go over to this one, paste it in. Basically that's all we need, and we will export this to a new workbook, and then we're moving that over to a new workbook. We're gonna save as CV 020 northbound Seaboard list. Saved, and that's all we have to do there. We can close that, don't want to save it. Alright, now when we go to read it in, it should read in fine. So where's the Seaboard? It should be here. Should be there. Seaboard list. That's not the one there, is it? Let me see what happened. Maybe it didn't save it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. Copy that. Go over to here. Paste it there. Insert there. Alright, we're gonna move this one to a new workbook. And then we're gonna save as. Oh, it's on OneDrive, that's why. So we're gonna put it save. Okay, close that, don't save that. Alright, let's make sure we got it now. So alright, so that's the one we're gonna read in now. And just so you can see what it looks like, it basically has to have a header record, which it does, and then all the containers underneath. And you'll notice that this is 100, wow, what about 189 minus 1 would be 188 containers will be read in now. Alright, so here we go. We're going to read in the Seaboard now. Okay. And it's doing a little magic in the background. Okay, let's see what it looks like. So now, there we go. Let's count them. At the bottom it'll count. And you get to Seaboard. Okay, so to here is 188. Okay, so this one's going to be POM, and then copy that down. This one's going to be Seaboard. And then what else? This one should have picked up this one up above. So I'm going to check on that by double checking to see that this is, I'm just double checking to see if this is any duplicates. And so far there's none. Okay, well, there's the file. Alright, that's how it works. Oh, and then let me show you the search feature. So if you click here, you can type in a container number. Let's take 668073, and it found it. We can put it in a slot, and it puts the slot for it. Now that's the wrong slot. I was just showing you an example, but that's the wrong slot. If you hit cancel, it will stop the search box. But if you hit that, then it will start the search box again. You can put 7724, and it found it. 2. Alright, so cancel. Let me delete these. And that's basically it.